1997 on a P Bentley Turbo RL. With it being a 97 car, it's a floor change gear select this one. Finished in a lovely dark blue there with those lovely latest Turbo RL wheels, correct for the car, just finishing it off nicely with a magnolia hide blue piping, which we'll get round to in a minute. Bodyweight wise, I'm going to start off with the bonnet, work our way around this lovely big Bentley into the interior, and then we'll go for a cold engine start. Like I say, it is a floor change car, this one. So, bodywork, grille itself's nice and tidy, no paint freight there, a few little stone chips, but that's all. Up the bonnet's lovely and straight up both sides, no big dings or dents. It's a gorgeous colour, this one. A few little stone chips here and there, and the odd light surface scratch, which you can't see just there and there, where it's been washed over the years, basically. I think a machine polish would square those away, but you can just see the odd light surface scratch here and there. Down onto the front, right-hand side headlights, lovely and clear. Across that grille there, lovely and clean and tidy across the fins, no dings, no dents, no stone chips or nasty marks on the fins there. And again, left-hand side, all the lights are lovely and clear, no cracks or moisture in there at all. On the left-hand side front bumper corner, no scuffs or scrapes, lovely and tidy. A few stone chips across the front bumper, that's all I can complain about. Personally, me being, this is just an opinion, but I think they look a lot better with the painted bumpers on the later models there. Lovely and tidy across the front there, no complaints at all. A few little stone chips like I mentioned up the front there. As we come around the driver's wing, lovely and straight all the way down the wing with that lovely double pinstripe down both sides. No fades to that, no bits missing for that. Lovely and clear all the way down both sides. And I feel it's a factory pinstripe that as well, because you can feel it under the paint. As you come around the front arch, no corrosion coming through. Lovely and tidy down that front wing with those gorgeous Bentley wheels there. A little bit stark at the bottom of the sill there, but not bad at all. It's not a doggy old Bentley. This one is a very, very pretty, level looking car. Sits lovely and level as well. So nice and tidy as you come down that driver's front door. A good deep reflection, no rust coming through on the bottom of the door. Lovely and tidy around the locks and around the handle. Tiny little bleb there. No big chips out the back edge of the door there. Wing mirror cap is crack free. We have got a little bit of surface, bit of anti-rash across the door tops, which is pretty standard, but again, not too bad, especially with it being a dark colour. Up and across the roof, lovely and clean and tidy across the roof again. The odd light surface scratch where it's been washed over the years, but no nasty bird poo marks. No heavy scratching, no big dings or dents, no corrosion across the front edge of the windscreen there. Coming back down this right-hand side rear door, again, lovely and tidy down the rear door. One or two little bits just across the top of the door top there. A few little bits of imperfection under the paint there. Back edge of the door is lovely and tidy all the way down. No rust across the lower half of the door. Lovely and fresh with that gold pinstripe. No problems around the handle at all there. Lovely and tidy on the door. And again, nice and straight. No major dings or dents down that door. Lovely and straight. As we come to the rear arch, no corrosion coming through around the stone guard protector. As we work our way back, lovely and tidy. Got a tiny, tiny little bit at the back there, but again, not bad at all. It's still under the paint. You don't really notice it. Lovely and straight down the rest of that rear quarter. The back bumper itself, no scuffs or scrapes again on the corner of the back bumper, lovely and tidy. The rear lights all good as well, no moisture in there, lovely and straight down that rear quarter. Lovely colours this one. Across the bootlet itself, again, nice and tidy. The odd light surface scratch where it's been washed over, there's a few swirl marks, but that's all. A little bit of corrosion underneath the back window on the right hand side, and a tiny amount again on the left hand side, but in all the right places. Across the back, no corrosion around the badges there. Lovely and tidy around the boot lock and across the badges. Rear lights, like I say, are lovely and tidy on both sides. Bumper corner left hand side, scuff free. There is a little mark on the rub strip itself, but paint side of things nice and tidy. And a little bit of paint flake to the painted back bumper. On these later models, Bentley just basically painted over all the chrome work. So a little bit of flake there, but again, not really too noticeable at all. Again, you can see it sits lovely and level, this one. Down that left hand side rear quarter is lovely and shiny all the way down the quarter. No marks on the fuel filler cap, no marks down bottom end of the quarter there. As you hit the front wheel arch, we've got a tiny little mark there, little scratch there, rear wheel arch right, and a few little bubbles just coming through the paint side of things on that rear wheel arch left hand side. Down onto the left hand side rear door, again, lovely and tidy on the door, no scuffs, no scrapes, no dings, no dents, no problems around the handle, and a few little blebs just starting on the door top itself. Coming down, a few little chips on the back edge of the door on the passenger side, but apart from that, lovely and tidy across the rest of the door. I can't see any corrosion coming through on the bottom of the front of that door, nice and tidy. Door top itself's all good on the left hand side front. Around the handle, around the lock, all nice and clean and tidy as well. With just a little bit towards the front there. Wing mirror cap again is crack free on both sides. Coming forward onto the front wheel arch again, nice and straight on the front wheel arch. And around the arch itself, no corrosion coming through on the paint side of things. A very, very small stone chip level at the very front, and a little bit starting at the bottom of the lower half of the sill section, but it's all nice and blue. It's not nasty anyway, you can't see that there. Lovely, and level down that left hand side. Very, very usable, this car. Enjoyable, and again, still great value for money. A nice way to a lovely big Bentley, with it being a floor change car as well. Door card itself, nice and tidy, with a little bit of wear to the grab handle, but not bad at all. No delamination to the wood, a few little chips there off the seat, but which is pretty standard. But lovely and tidy on the carpet side of things as well. The seat is lovely and tidy, showing the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. A little bit of discoloration there, but it hasn't been painted. All still nice and original. They look worse when they try and do that, I think. That's my opinion. Don't hold me to that or complain, because I know people do. But nice and original on the seat itself, with a little bit of discoloration. No rips or tears, and no heavy marking to the lower half section. You've got your lamb's wool over rug fitted. This is an RL, by the way. It's a long wheelbase car. It is an RL. The steering wheel itself is lovely and tidy. Across the dashboard, lovely and tidy across that blue dash top there, no cracks at all. And across the dials, lovely and clear all the way across with no delamination at all. Lovely wood all the way down the centre console. No complaints there. I think we've still got the original tape player in there as well. Lovely and tidy across the wheel. Bit of wear at the armrest, but not bad. Headlining's lovely and clean and straight as well, with no rips or tears. Into the right hand rear. Again, door card's gorgeous, no delamination to the wood. With it being an RL, bit more room in the back there. Minimal wear to the seats again. The bolsters are in lovely condition, fully fitted. Lamb's wool over rugs all the way across, as well as a one piece, which I haven't actually seen before. You got your footstools as well. Armrest is nice and tidy. Your phone's in the back there. You've got your heated controls. Headlining's unmarked, and no delamination to the wood and mirrors in the back, which is fairly rare on one of these. Into the boot again, nice and tidy in the boot carpet, no complaints with that. A little bit of a ring stain at the back there, but that's all to really whinge about in the boot carpet. No rips, no tears, all lovely and tidy in there. Onto the left hand side rear. Again, the door card itself is lovely and tidy across there. No delamination to the wood, no rips, no tears. Proper thing, this one. Left hand side's lovely as well from the rear. No problems at all from that there. No real wear, a little bit of crease at the bottom, but again, what a lovely place to be sat that is. Really good colours, this one. All the doors shut like a Bentley as well, which I really like. Left hand side front door card again, nice and tidy across the door card, across the wood, no delamination. The wood's in lovely condition, as is the door card. Again, another lamb's wool over rug. The mats underneath are nice and tidy as well. The right colours as well, they're thousands of pounds these days. Up the seat itself, minimal wear to that lovely left hand side front seat. And again, dashboard unmarked the left hand side. That's me setting the alarm off there. The alarm does work on this one. It's proof that we don't edit anything out. Human error happens. The alarm is definitely working. Into the engine bay now, 6.75 turbo engine. All the plastic trims are here, which is nice to see. All nice and tidy as well. James, if you wouldn't mind firing it into life. No hesitation from that. No nasty noises from that lovely 6.75 turbocharged Bentley V8 there, ticking over lovely and happy. And there you have it, 1997 in the year, gorgeous colours, that Bentley Turbo RL there, floor change car.